Up until now, I've not been able to vlog on this particular camera, which is really disappointing because I've always wanted to, but that changes today. So today I purchased a new lens, but up until this point, I've been using the one that came with the Sony A7III I, which is a 28-70mm, which has got the lowest f-stop of 3.5, and it's always done me really good. And for photos and for video, it's such a workhorse lens, and probably not spoken about enough, really. I love this lens. I've also got a nifty 50, as people like to call it, but I couldn't vlog with either of them because I'd have to have the camera so far away from me. And with the tripod setup that I had and the lens that I had, it was just so heavy. So I could do it, but it was just really cumbersome and horrible. But today, through the post, I've had delivered two products. The first product is a new tripod by K&F Concept. Now, K&F Concept is a company I've come across recently. They make brilliant products, including the light that I'm using right now, which might actually be a little bit bright. And one of the disappointing things about this camera is it has no flip out screen, so I can't see it until I check this afterwards. This lens on that tripod would work now because I'm able to hold the camera further enough away from me that the 28mm is just wide enough to vlog on. The problem is that it's so damn heavy a setup that I just don't want to carry it around. So this new 20mm Viltrox 2.8 STM lens that I bought that was compatible with a full frame Sony camera, I've put it on the camera today, and this is what you're looking at right now. And I have to say, having looked at some little bits of test footage that I've just done, that I absolutely love it. And the best part about it is the price. It cost me 132 British pounds, and I actually can't believe that that is the genuine price of this. Now, the build quality, okay, it's very plasticky, but it doesn't feel any less quality than this Sony one that I've got, and this one's always done me quite well. It looks great visually. Its autofocus is pretty good. It's not as good as this, but that's a Sony lens on a Sony camera. But it's still more than good enough once it's locked in on what it wants. There's not too much focus breathing. If I actually hold this out and then move it away, that gives you an idea of how long it takes. But these two products combined for me today have completely changed it now. And I do feel like I'm going to be able to vlog more often with this setup. So first little test that I'm going to do is just a little bit of moving around in the house because the lighting conditions aren't brilliant in here. So a little bit of moving around, just see what it's like to hold the camera in my hands, and then I'm going to go outside and then come back and give you my verdict. So I'm now on the K&F Concept tripod with the 20mm Viltrox lens on. And I am sort of vlog styling it right now. I'm by the window, the blinds are closed, so a little bit of natural light coming at me, but not the best. I wanted to see how the lens performed in not the greatest lighting conditions because, well, that's the whole point in buying the thing. It's 2.8 and it's wide. That's why I wanted it. I'm also moving around a little bit because I want to see how well the autofocus deals with. I don't want to be hunting for autofocus all the time. I'm holding the camera no more than sort of like that far away from me with my arm, so I'm being able to tuck my elbow right in against my body, which means that my arms aren't going to get so tired, whereas before I was holding it all the way out like this, and it was just too much, and it was too heavy a setup to do that with. So, and I've got the Joby Wavo mic on there as well, so I don't want to be a million miles away from it. I'm going to go and test this out outside in a minute, and I'm sure it's going to look amazing outside, but in a lower light situation with not brilliant conditions. Just wanted to see how the lens looked. So now I'm outdoors. It is very, very sunny, so I'm just going to walk underneath here by the canal where I live. You got some trees above me, and here is my cat. Hello, Ozzy. He literally said hello. Yeah, so just testing this out now, just to see what it's like outdoors. And again, I'm sure it's going to look amazing, because if it looked as good as it did indoors, then it should theoretically look 100 times better outdoors with all the natural light that we've got. So it's getting a bit brighter in this spot. I'm not hearing the lens at all. I can't hear any noise. And when I looked back at the footage just and had a good listen, I was trying to listen for the lens hunting. Sometimes you get that noise, and I'm not hearing any. The cat's rolling around in the dirt. But yeah, so let's have a look at what this looks like, and then I think I'm going to be able to come to my conclusion. So I think you know what the verdict's going to be. I love it. It's just so much easier now. The fact that I can hold it so close, the fact that it looks so sharp and crisp. You get a little bit of that background blur. Didn't get as much outside, but maybe I was holding it slightly further away. I'm not sure. But I'm not bothered about that stuff. All I'm bothered about is, can I use this camera, and when it blows up on my TV screen, is it going to look really, really good? I'm going to use this for a lot more than just vlogging as well. I can see me using this for music video shoots. I think it could be really cool for that. So looking forward to giving that a try. And the other factor that I didn't mention is the weight. So this is a lot heavier than that lens that's on right now. It makes the whole camera setup feel incredibly light, even using the tripod, which is quite hefty, I must add. The build quality of this K&F Concept tripod is very, very robust, and it's got these little clips as well, the orange clips that lock the legs into place, and extendable legs as well, which makes it cool for doing what I'm doing right now. So I'm really excited now about this setup. I just feel like I'm going to be able to use it constantly all the time, and it's made my life a lot easier. And for the tripod and the lens, I've spent £170. Now I did get them in the Amazon Prime sale, but the price wasn't that much more to begin with. So less than $200, you can completely transform your vlogging setup if that's something you're looking to do. Let me know in the comments if you found this video useful. What do you think of the lens? Does it look good? Do you think I should use it more, or shall I stick to using the DJIs? I'm sure I'll use a mixture of both still, but I'm really happy with my purchase anyway, and that is all that matters. So until the next one, thanks again for watching. See you again soon.